Now we have some breaking news coming in on the same story that Haryana police sources told CNN News 18 that till now 20 FIRs have been filed so far and several people from both sides were injured. Now police had inputs that situation could go out of control, and over the last few days Nuh had been posting videos on social media that he will go for the rally, and he posted several derogatory messages as well, and these messages were probably the reason behind the escalated anger as well. So this is the big breaking news of the hour that Haryana police sources told CNN News 18 that till now around 20 FIRs have been filed and several people from both the sides got injured, and police had inputs that the situation could go out of control. And over the last few days, Nuh had been posting videos on social media that he will go for the rally. He posted several derogatory messages as well, and these messages escalated anger in the state. This is the possible reason behind the escalated anger. We have CNN News 18's Anshul Singh joining me live on the broadcast. Anshul, could you give us more details about those messages posted by Nuh and what does the police have to say about it?
So yes, what sources have confirmed to us is that one thing is for real, that this entire incident happened because of the laxity that was shown by the local administration and the local police. Now over the last few days, since this Yatra was supposed to be taken out from Nuh, there was a lot of tension that had engulfed this entire area over the last 2 weeks at least, because the date of that Yatra came 2 weeks ago. Now Nuh is an area that is heavily dominated by a Muslim population. Something like this happening over here, a Yatra being carried out without adequate security, without adequate boots on the ground, are the biggest questions that the administration has still not been able to answer. Now, as you rightly spoke, as we have just broken the story, that how Nuh over the last few days was posting videos on social media. These videos were actually derogatory in nature, and in return of that, there is a group of Muslims who have formed a group, and they were replying to Nuh on those videos as well. So this entire to and fro between the communities, between the Hindu and Muslim communities, or specifically between Nuh and the other and the people belonging to the Muslim community, was going on over the last 2 weeks. The police had all the inputs that the situation could go out of hand any minute the Yatra starts, and even after that, because of whatever pressure, the permission to take out the Yatra was allowed, and it was allowed at such a time when the local SP of this area, SP Nuh, was on leave, SP Nuh was on a holiday. Even after that, the permissions were given. So it actually tells the manner in which the police was ill-prepared, even after having all the inputs that the situation could go out of hand at any point in time. Now we are seeing that finally the booths have increased on the ground, and that is the reason why you are seeing in the visuals right here, this was one of the epicenters of violence that happened yesterday. In fact, this is the main Nuh Chowk where arson and stone pelting happened in a massive manner yesterday itself. Now today, the peace that you are seeing on the ground is because of the heavy deployment of central forces and police forces that have been deployed just to make sure that the peace remains under control, and also a peace committee meeting has been called. Till now, 20 FIRs have been registered. Several people have been detained. They are being investigated. About the whereabouts of Nuh, because remember, he is still at large, and he is said to be one of the main accused because of which this entire arson and this entire incident broke out. But yes, the biggest question that still remains: is it too little, too late for the action that is being shown, or the kind of hurry that is being shown by the administration? Is it too little, too late? Because already three people have lost their lives, in which there are 2 home guards who were shot in their stomach. From where did these people get their hands on weapons? Was this also planned from the Muslim side is also a big question, because yes, the houses that you are seeing, I'll just try and show you. There are several houses that are on this in this entire road, and the houses that you are seeing on your screens right now, people who were collected atop these houses, and from there stone pelting, massive stone pelting started over here, which eventually meant that the situation trickled out of hand very quickly, and that is the reason why there are several injuries that has happened. What we have been told at this point in time is that at least 30 people have been injured. 3 have lost their life because of the shooting that has happened. At least 5 people are grievously injured, and they are being treated at local hospitals at this point in time. So yes, it remains to be seen if at all the local administration could finally get their hands on the situation, get the situation under control and make sure that the manner in which the violence that broke out yesterday, that does not happen, and peace and confidence is reinstilled in the people who are living in this area of Nuh, because what happened yesterday has definitely shocked each and every person who was present and who saw this arson in front of their eyes.
Indeed, Anshul, too little too late. That's the question we are asking here about that Nuh violence that erupted. We'll have to see what happens to Nuh Maneswar as well. But for now, we are slipping into a very short break. Stay with us for more news and updates on the other side.